Hey, what's up everybody? HTG Brian here with the final LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga free play video. This is level 45. Be with me. Free play! We're going to get a handful of trophy achievements for completing things like all Minikits, all challenges, and all true Jedis. On that note, we're also going to get 6 Kyber bricks, couple for getting that true Jedi, 1 for the 5 Minikits, and 1 for the 3 challenges. Now, quick reminder, we have quick links down below in the video description if you're in a hurry or need to jump around and replay some of that stuff. And it should be noted that we got 2 of the challenges in our story playthrough. So there's one called Incoming, don't take any damage from the Sith TIE fighters while riding the Orbox. Basically, you just got to avoid the caution strips that they provide for you. You should have plenty of time to do this, but we'll show you when it's time. And then Challenge 3, Shrug, defeat the Knights of Ren as Ben Solo without dying. So the game sort of preloads you in with Rey and Ben, and you just simply need to stay as Ben and complete all of the Knights of Ren without dying. So a little bit of a tongue twister there, but here we are. We're going to go ahead and avoid all of the cutscenes and non-essential gameplay. We're going to jump right in and take a peek at that challenge called Shrug. Now, it happens to be the first one for us, and you've probably figured out by now as we're on the final video that not all of our challenges are found in the same order that they're displayed in the menus of the game. So, yes, challenge 3 on the list, but challenge 1 for us getting it done. So, just a quick reminder on that. And of course, our best advice for this is to use your throw the saber method as much as possible. And of course, to stay out of those red and black caution circles or zones, as they will inflict a lot of damage and could slow you down to the point where you might even get juggled. So here we go. We're officially going through the challenge now. I'm not exactly sure if they start it with Rey, but we are now playing as Ben, and we're going to go ahead and take all these guys down without dying. So that's another thing that's kind of undetermined, but my best guess is, listen, you don't die with Rey or Ben, and you should be good to go. Now, we got this again in the story, so we're not going to see it pop off. Now, I also made a mistake, too. In my scouting run, I wasn't paying attention to my stud count, and I actually achieved the True Jedi status and rang off the trophy. So, sadly, we have reverted our save and gave it another go to get a nice, clean pass for you guys. And as a result, we don't get to see that trophy pop off. So you guys will get it or you won't. But assuming you do, you probably don't need to see it on our screen. But I just wanted to mention that because I did make a little boo-boo. All right, we've transitioned back to Rey. And again, stay out of especially those caution circles where Palpatine is shocking us. We've already learned our lesson in the last level to stay out of the shocking zones, as it is not good for your health. But, all right, so we've got a lot of meters to deplete here. As you can see, we're about halfway done. In fact, we're over the halfway point now. We're going to go ahead and continue to throw our saber to do as much damage as possible. Usually when they do those jumping or sliding attacks, you can get in and give them the cha-cha a couple of times, but you give them the cha-cha, cha-cha, and you're likely going to take some damage from them. So definitely be patient, be quick, and nimble, you know. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I think I've heard that somewhere before. All right, go ahead and dodge the attack again. As long as you dodge the attacks and are throwing your saber for most of this battle, you should have no problem completing this challenge. And I'm probably wasting a bunch of breath because I'm guessing most people got this challenge done while playing through in the story. By now, we've all had a lot of experience with the saber battles. We've all probably figured out a good method that works for us. For me, it's still mostly square, 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 square. So, you know, the spam, spam, spam certainly still applies for us, although they tried to break that up and make it different so you had to press different buttons. It didn't really work that well for me, but all right, we've officially made it through challenge complete. Right now, you should be seeing that challenge completion star up on top, and now we're going to move to the next one. So there is a challenge 3 called Incoming. No, I didn't skip challenge 2. We just get that challenge before we complete challenge 3. Now, this is going to kind of piggyback on top of the fact that we're going to get a mini kit on the far right side that you need to yeet your little Orbach up into the air to collect, but that should be a pretty easy one, and that one might have been one you got in the story as well. So again, avoid the red and black caution markers, and of course grab that mini kit along the right hand side. All right, as soon as we get tossed off our Orbach, we're actually going to toggle over to a Scoundrel character, and we're going to hit the Scoundrel point on the far left side to get challenge number 2, Explo-sith. That's right, remember I told you we were going to get this one before we completed challenge 3, and booyah kashow, because we got challenge 3 in the story, we've got all of them done and we just got the trophy/achievement for it. But don't get too distracted, because we're going to pull out a bounty hunter and melt some gold bricks on the far right side, which is going to leave a couple of bouncing bricks that we can build up into Minikit number 2. All right, whew. All right, we need to get some story-based bits done, so take out the flying guards and all the troopers on the ground here, and then a TIE fighter comes crashing down, and we can actually use a character with the grapple ability to go ahead and pull it onto our side, giving us access to the other side. That's right, there's a little bit of a gap here in the ground. And of course, as soon as we pull that plug, we're going to focus on a apparatus on the right. It's actually the rest of the TIE fighter, and inside there's a mini kit. But if you go too far, you're going to actually advance and get on your Orbach, so you don't want to do that. Stand on the bridge created with the TIE fighter wing, let that thing pounce out and get right in your route to where you need to be. Take a couple more steps and it should launch you right onto the Orbach. There we go. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. Keep in mind you still have to avoid the incoming fire from the TIE fighter, so watch for those red and black stripes. That's actually going to apply until we get to the very end where the BB-8 battle is. As soon as the BB-8 presents itself, that's when we will get that challenge, if you didn't already get it. All right, now once we get bucked off our Orbach, we're going to actually have to come back a little bit, and off to the left side, it's going to be a nice, funny angle for thermal detonators. Go ahead and toss a grenade up there, climb the ladder, and of course collect Minikit number 4. Woo to the who! All right, the final Minikit is actually up on the left-hand side, and you don't have to worry about it until we get to that BB-8 battle as well. It's actually not a BB-8 battle. I keep saying BB-8. It's like BB-9 something. I don't remember. He's the bad BB-8. We've seen him a couple of times. We had to take out 3 of them in our previous level for a Minikit as well. So, all right, so we've got these 2 big push I guess columns. We're going to grab the big tall one and move it over close towards the bottom of the base here. We've taken out all of the troopers, including the sniper up top, so it should be pretty easy. Might be some incoming fire from the above things, but because we're not on Orbach, it should not count. We're going to go ahead and step up to the old villain terminal and copy what they present to us. For us, it's a left, right, right, right. Pretty easy, huh? All right, and when we drop down, it puts us right on our Orbach again, and we're going to run right over what is now electrified, and now it's not. And, of course, on the left side, there's a downed ship. You can see it already. Now, I get my blast on, and I take out the cockpit. That actually leaves some bouncing bricks behind that we're going to build up into a terminal. But Brian had a little bit of a brain fart, and I forgot how this boss battle worked. I thought once you took out the 4 items on either side, there's 2 on the left, 2 on the right, those little grills, I thought that ended the battle. I forgot you have to build up a thing and carve out a hole, and then it ends it. So I actually tried for a couple, 2-3 minutes trying to beat these attacks. Not only did it take me a couple of tries to simply build the terminal, but there was absolutely no way I was getting this task done before I got blasted off of it. So what you need to do is actually take out the 4 grills. That's what I'm calling them. They look like barbecue grills to me, and I feel it's making me hungry, if I'm being honest. It's just about lunchtime for me, and yeah, a burger sounds quite nice. But essentially, once you take out all 4 of those energy grills, whatever you want to call them, it stops that giant cannon from shooting at us. And then as long as you don't build that pile of bricks in the middle there and carve out the hole where we escape to, listen, you guys should be fine to get that final mini kit. But hopefully it'll save you some stress, as our guide, and this isn't a shot at Tyler P, he did a great job, but the guide doesn't say anything about advancing this because, and I forgot, it's been a couple of weeks since I played this level, and I simply forgot how it went. So that was my bad. Get out of the way, Morbach. But we'll go ahead and hop up to this terminal, complete the sequence, which for us was right, left, down, and all right. It's actually going to go ahead and drop what looks like a weird kind of satellite column thingy. I don't really know what this is, but it drops in, And look at that. It's got little thrusters on it. Nice safe landing. Inside, Booyaka Shao, the 5th and final Minikit of this level, and the 225th Minikit of our journey through LEGO Star Wars TSS. Woo to the who! That's a pretty awesome monument. Hopefully you guys are right there with us. And man, I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to get it done. And I could have gone a little faster probably, but ultimately I'm pretty thrilled with how we made our way through this adventure. Now, in order to advance this, we got to go ahead and build the bricks and then use your favorite astromech. We just happened to grab BB-8 because he was part of our lineup. We're going to solve this puzzle from the inside out. And then we're going to simply, this powers up the, it's like an ion cutter. And then we should be able to carve out a nice cycle that we can drop down into, which will cue a cutscene that we did remove. And then we have one more kind of final sequence where we battle Palpatine. We thought about removing it, but we're pretty good about leaving the content and finishing the levels for you guys. So we're just going to go ahead and finish it as it's pretty simple. So again, all cutscenes and non-essential gameplay have been removed. And we're just going to go ahead and spam, fill that meter as we continue to advance towards Palpatine. And eventually we get close and personal. Make sure you're patient and not spamming too hard, as there are some QuickTime prompts that pop up here. And yeah, eventually I think we fill that meter up, and then we got a couple of randos here. So we got a square and then a cycle. And then I think another, an X, and that should take us away. All right, so woo-hoo-hoo. Free play is done. You guys have no idea how excited I am. I know plenty of you have already been done for a while. Some of you are already done with the platinum or 100%, got that free roam all done, did too. But it just feels good to be done with the free play. Like, I know we've still got like 900 Kyber bricks left to collect, which is sort of overwhelming to think about. But in the end, we've got the majority of this journey. Well, we got halfway. Our percentage right now is 55 or 56%. So we're just over the halfway as far as the whole game goes. But we got that Explo-sith for using the Scoundrel on the left, Incoming for dodging those TIE Fighter attacks, and the Shrug for not dying during the Kylo Ren battle with the Knights of Ren. And of course, all 5 Minikits collected as well. And wow, that was a lot of characters we unlocked for that final level, but that was in story, so that's old news. Woo to the who! Guys, thank you so much for hanging out and being patient while we got through these videos. I know there was a lot to do. Hopefully we helped you get through that, and hopefully we'll help you with the free roam, which is on deck next. Keep in mind the release schedule is going to slow up quite a bit due to the length of these videos and just due to the overall need for them, right? Like our views, our overall rush is sort of slowed down, so we're going to do that with our production and likely return to our stream schedule as well. So, hey guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. Big thanks to all of you for watching and supporting us. As always, until next time, see ya!